Okay, the first awardee that I'm going to tell you about is Milton Esterow. He graduated in 1949. He's held positions with the New York Times and the Kennedy Galleries prior to purchasing Art News magazine. While he served as editor and publisher of Art News, it became the most widely circulated art magazine in the world and won most of the major journalism awards presented to magazines. 10 years ago, Milton and his wife Jacqueline donated their collection of more than 7,500 art books to the Brooklyn College Library. Is that awesome? Milton, please.
I just have, I want to thank my family. I'd like to thank my wife. Sometimes I get emotional at these things. And my daughters, and my sons-in-law, and my grandchildren. Anyway, I was recently asked to present an award to an artist. And before the ceremony, he came up to me and he asked me, he knew I was involved in some capacity with an art magazine, and he asked me, how do you get an exhibition at a major gallery in New York? And I told him, that's a very complicated question. The best answer I ever got, because I've asked many artists that question, and the best one came from an artist named Philip Pearlstein. Philip is a very distinguished artist, many prizes, and he told me that when he was a youngster, he was invited to take part in an exhibition in New York, and he was the only unknown. Everybody else was a star and a superstar. And he couldn't understand why. There was a 2-page review, not in my magazine, it was another magazine at the time. And he, the only unknown in the show, his painting was reproduced about the size of a half page. Everybody else about the size of a postage stamp. So one day he ran into the managing editor of the magazine. He says, "How come you picked me?" And the managing editor was an alcoholic. And he said, "I'll tell you why I picked you." He said, "I've been fired from the magazine because of my drinking. And I wanted to pick the ugliest goddamn painting in the show." Thank you very much.